Hi everyone. I hope everyone's having a great week. I just wanted to hop on and say hi and share with you maybe some of my learnings and lessons for the week that I think could hopefully benefit someone, whoever is able from the group to join me here on my live, and also maybe take a look at this video after our live today. So I decided to name this video "Mindset is Everything" because I believe it really is. Just through my own experience and just through my work with clients, through my week and through the years, I've realized how we all want different things and we all have different goals. But at the end of the day, 80% of how we achieve them and how successful we'll be in getting the goals that we want is all about how we manage our mindset. Ever since I've been able to track back my own, let's say, personal development, or the way that I've been able to grow my business as well, I realized that everything, the key behind everything has been managing my mindset, working through my emotions, working through my limitations, working through my fears, working slowly, building my self confidence and self-esteem as I am putting myself out there and as I am moving beyond the comfort zone into growing the business based on the goals that I have for the business as well. So, and not just for my own experience, but now that I help other people do the same, I realize that whatever goal, as I said before, we want to achieve, it's all about our mindset. Our mind always needs to be something that we're always managing, because if we don't, then everything that is going to move us closer to our goals is going to require us to move beyond our comfort zone. And in order to do that, we have to be very aware of our thoughts and what is it that we're telling ourselves. Because if we don't pay attention to that, then all of those thoughts are going to manifest into reality. So let me just give you an example. Right now, I have a new aggressive goal for my business this year to grow at a certain amount of sales. So of course, the first thing my brain wants to do is freak out and tell me, oh, that's not going to be possible. Whatever you're requiring is just, I don't know how you're going to do it. So the brain automatically will go to the why, like how are you going to do that? But I've learned through my past experience to start slowly working through that, because we don't necessarily have to know the how we're going to do something. That's back to breaking down the bigger goal into smaller chunks, and having maybe even daily or weekly goals that will feed into your bigger goal. But also resisting the how. How are you going to accomplish that? So some practices that I share often as well is I talked about, I've learned this from the Life Coach School with Brooke Castillo about the thought model. So the model goes like this. So we have circumstances, and then based on those circumstances, which can be outside circumstances, we develop our thoughts. And then based on our thinking or one thought, then we develop a feeling. And then based on that, we take the actions, or no action. It could go either way. And then based on that, that's how we get our results. So a lot of times we can start with just the results, and that's what we're doing when we want to achieve a goal. We have a result that we want to achieve. So now we can work backwards. So I've learned that not just based on the result, but then, so if I want to achieve this particular result, what is the thought I have to think in order to achieve it? And then that thought is going to cause a feeling. So the thought I have to think, let's say if I want to have an aggressive goal, is that I can definitely do this. All I need to do is break it down. And then it will give you the feeling, which is, you know, if I think that thought, then the feeling would be, I got this, I'm ready to go. So you feel excited. And then that's how you also take the actions. But it could go the other way, right? So if you have a big result that you're trying to accomplish, then, you know, your thought is negative. Maybe your thought is, oh, I don't know how I'm going to get this done. Then your feeling will be discouragement, right? Because you just told yourself you don't know how you're going to get it done. And then you might take no action because you just don't even believe it's possible. So it's very important how everything connects. So ever since I learned about the model with that, with the life coach school, I've been able to utilize it. So as I say, I write my thoughts down, I write my goals down, I write the results that I want to achieve down, and also the feelings behind are generated behind what is it that I'm trying to accomplish. So hi Vanessa, hi Lisa, thank you so much for joining. Hope you guys are doing well and had a good New Year's. And yeah, so today I'm talking about mindset. So I don't know what you guys think about mindset. Journaling, Vanessa says. So Vanessa also journals, right? Journaling is so powerful because we are rewiring our subconscious every time we write down what is it that we want. That was part of my job. So I had to feel the feelings, but do it anyway. I don't know about that saying a lot. So I can, you know, apply that even today. So let's say there's something you would like to achieve and you don't feel like doing it, or you put activity on your calendar, which will happen, then you still have to just push yourself through that and do it anyway. And I know for a lot of people it's a big challenge of procrastination, right? Because every time we're trying to do something new or something we've never done before, and this happens to me, like I said, but I try to stay aware of it. Every time you're doing something beyond your comfort zone, your brain will be like, well, you know, you don't know how to do that yet. So it's going to try to keep you comfortable, and it's going to try to keep you pushing it for later. You know, oh yeah, I'll do it when, maybe I'll do it at the end of the day. Maybe I'll do it at the end of the year, right? Or the end of the month. It's going to keep doing that. So the more aware you are, the more you can actually manage that. Because if something that important, then you just have to do it anyway. And something that I've noticed is the hardest part is to start. And Vanessa is saying, yes, it means growth. Me too, Vanessa. So it definitely means growth, right? Because we're growing, we're going beyond what we already know. If we already knew how to do something, then of course it wouldn't be growth, it would be comfortable. And that's not going to move us to all the things that we want to do, right? Because most of the things, I mean, there's so many quotes out there, right? And the other quote that always comes up for me a lot of times is, if you knew how to do it, what is that quote? If you knew how to do it, then you would have done it already. So obviously, the only way to achieve something new and something that you haven't done before in order to fulfill your potential and also your goals and all of that is to do something completely new. And just like anything new, you have to work on your mindset about how you think about it. I have absolutely noticed that when I tell myself I can't do it, or it's not possible, my brain really doesn't help me figure out solutions to any problems, because I'm already telling myself that I don't know how to do it. So I've learned that also by the questions that you ask yourself, it is so important, because you either can shut down your problem solving genius in your brain, or you can just turn it on. And just by asking the right questions, you turn on the part of your brain where you're always you're thinking of a new way to do it. And I've noticed that our brain is actually very amazing, right? As I'm sure, I don't know what your experience is with that. You can share some of the comments, but it's really amazing how if you put it to work the right way, it could give us amazing results. And it's so creative. So yeah, crocodile brain. That's right, Vanessa. Lizard brain. So as amazing as it is, obviously it's also very old, right? And we have to learn how to manage it. Otherwise, it's going to manage us. And if we're not aware of it, then, it's going to hinder our results. And I know that when everyone gets coaching or wants to get a coach, someone that can help them, I notice that people are always inclined towards getting a coach to help them with a specific result, which is fine, right? We all do that. So like a specific result of like, I want to start a business, I'm not sure how to do it, or I want to grow my business, or I want to find a fulfilling career, or I want to make this much money. So you're finding a coach for that, or I want to lose weight. So these are just some of the different ways that we approach coaching. But what I've noticed is that if people just realize that 80% of all of these results, it's mindset, that's amazing. Because if you work with that, with your mindset, then pretty much all the other results are going to be things that we can achieve. So when I work with my clients, that's what I try to always make them aware. I mean, I will help you with that specific result. You come to me, but then I want to show them, and all the work, well, most of the work in between all these steps, the right steps to take, is the mindset part. But I noticed that when, maybe coaches talk about how can help you with mindset, people don't really understand or hire someone for that initially. I don't know if this is just like my gist of what I've seen, but you guys can let me know your experience. But I just want to just make people aware that, mindset is everything. Mindset is number one, and then the results. Because you can have, and that's the other thing, a lot of people go for the strategies. It is so like inclining, like everyone wants a strategy. Like, can I have a strategy to grow my business? Can I have a strategy to get what I want in life? Can I have a strategy to get clarity or find purpose? But I think they miss the point of, you can have all the strategies in the world, but if you don't know how to shift your mindset into getting that result, then you still are not going to be as successful as you want it to be. So Vanessa, what do you say about that, my darling? That's the fight and flight mechanism. That's right. Mindset is the first hurdle to go through. Self-awareness makes you shift your belief. Yes, absolutely. Self-awareness is always connecting the things around us, and also seeing how you are progressing, and just celebrating the small victories along the way, right? Because it's all like in building blocks, just like kids have to grow and to build themselves and to learn how to do things slowly. I think it is the same thing with when you're starting or trying to grow business. It is the same thing when you're trying to achieve a specific result. So that's why I think personally mindset is everything. And I think everyone needs a mindset coach. Everyone needs to have someone that can help them see what they don't see. Because we really do not see. We think we know, but we really don't see everything, all our things, the things that hinder us towards achieving our goals. So being disciplined and calendar time management, I know that is something that a lot of entrepreneurs struggle with as well, time management. But obviously it is so important to be very focused and clear, and time block the activities and follow that calendar religiously, because that's the only way that you'll be making the progress that you want. I also noticed that if I time block my tasks or the things I have to do, there's less brain drama. If I have to start thinking about what I have to do today without me maybe planning ahead, then I'm gonna have a lot of noise in my brain over I don't want to do it, it's not the right time, or maybe I could do it later. You know, you're gonna talk yourself out of a lot of things like that. So time blocking is also very, very important. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for the ones that could come on and join. Vanessa, Laura, Lisa, thank you so much. And I will see you next week. Take care.